Air-Clips.com.
And here we start our top 5 most beautiful and extreme landings with this awesome classic British prop BAE Hawker 748 of Wasaya Airways in the Canadian North, Ontario. In the backdrop is the Dash 8 chase plane in which I was flying for this session. Here a glimpse into the beautiful classic cockpit where they lower the landing gear for what was planned to be a nice landing, but unfortunately or fortunately we will see in a sec that this didn't turn out as planned. The minimum is 500 feet for this aircraft, decision altitude
500 feet. Minimums, I got nothing in sight. Roger, go around. Go around. Max power. Trims are up, max power is up.
and off we go again. Missed approach, bad weather, ceiling was below 500 feet, gear up and back to base. That day we couldn't make it into that strip. Very interesting obviously to witness such an occurrence as well. And again, back to 500 feet. Here we are in Stockholm, Sweden. And what's more beautiful than a lovely downtown landing at night? Bromma Airport, notoriously known for its location right in the center of Stockholm, on a classic long gone fly bra Avro RJ 100 quadjet. Enjoy these beautiful sights here.
100.
Air brake.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Butter landing, as always on this aircraft, but there's no thrust reverse thrust, so hit the brakes at this point. Short runway, downtown airstrip. And here we go, Captain landing the MD-11, one of the last Lufthansa MD-11 flights, straight into the sun. Really challenging, right into the landing zone. We looked at it in detail and it was within still, but yeah, very challenging conditions for landing such a heavy long-haul aircraft. Enjoy.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Spoilers deployed. Hundred. Auto brake disarm.
Chicago 8160 heavy. Turn right, Papa Charlie, right on Papa, and hold short of Mike.
So you see the orientation over there, where you see that white spot, that's Gstaad. So we fly the downwind along that mountain you see there on the right.
And then around
Gstaad with a left turn. Huh?
I see what you mean. And this mountain in front, we go to the right of it or to the left
no,
of the
I
right?
think you could before the mountain, you could turn towards the crosswind.
Okay, so before that mountain, we turn left.
Exactly, yeah. And fly towards 5,000 feet.
Here we are looking over the shoulder of our famous pilot Uli, aircraft owner, test flying a brand new Pilatus PC-24 jet, going into this awesome mountain airport, circling into the approach through the peaks of the mountains. Really, these views, I will never forget that. An absolute awesome flight experience. I really loved it, and I'm sure especially the views that you see here and also the ones coming up now, that you will like them as much as I do.
I think I know why you gave this plane this call sign because
Okay.
it does fly like a Cessna 172.
Yeah.
It flies really, really easy for a jet, I have to say.
It is. So
Really, really easy. I'm very impressed
I
by
would
it.
recommend you now to go flaps 15.
Speed is checked.
Yeah, the flight number of this flight was Pilatus 172. This is why Uli made his little joke about the flying characteristics of this aircraft as compared to the Cessna 172, which is obviously an aircraft very, very easy to handle.
And the runway is down here.
Yep.
And we just go around the mountain, circle, and then come back.
Yeah.
You can inhibit that if you want.
Yeah. Hopefully.
We go over this mountain or
No, along.
along? Okay.
Descent to 5,000. So Pilatus 172 is overhead the Rougemont, descending through 5,800 feet, joining the downwind for runway 26.
So you've just seen the runway. We are now flying right underneath the runway. It's straight below us. And if you look to the front now, you see this deep valley that we need to circle into in order to then turn back and get into the runway. This is really an approach you would not see every day, particularly when flying a jet aircraft. This is really a unique experience.
Okie dokie. Now you hit 135 nicely.
You turn right,
Yeah,
right behind the mountain.
keep on the right side so of the valley.
You
That's
say
good.
5,000 or?
5,000, yeah. Stay at 5,000. Pilatus 172 is overhead. Start the circling overhead. Start. Okay, I give you the gear, or you can lower the gear.
Speed is checked. Now you can see better to your side.
Yes,
so you
yeah.
have to tell
So
me.
keep on going
Straight,
that
yeah.
way. That's good, and you can start smooth descent.
How many degrees? 3 degrees?
Yeah, 2
Or
degrees maybe, something like this. Yeah, and I give you flaps full. Go to the other edge of that that mountain there. Huh? You see the
Yeah.
forest. So turn around now. Lift, pass up. Yeah, that's good. Turn, turn, turn.
Quite a steep bank, right?
Yeah, 30 degrees bank should be fine. Use 3 degrees flight pass. The airport is at 3.
Turn all the throttle in this case.
Yeah, exactly. All good. Yeah, fly a little bit base. Fly a little bit. That was 45 degrees bank. 30 would be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But 45 is more fun,
yeah,
you
no,
agree?
Yeah, I agree. And now it's nice.
Yep. When you're a potential aircraft buyer, probably you can afford to have a little more fun than a regular line pilot would have on duty. And needless to say, actually, that after this session, Uli indeed decided in favor of this aircraft and purchased his own PC-24 jet, which will join Uli's private fleet, which already comprises of a Pilatus PC-12 NGX and an Airbus H125 helicopter. So yeah, Uli's fleet is growing, and now enjoy this landing.
Throttle is off, nose down, power idle, air brake out.
It's not very trim.
Yeah, good.
Speed,
Power.
speed.
Yeah, power. Good. Good. Continue like this. Good. Aiming point down. Into the runway. Speed. Very good. Continue. Just nose down. You see the threshold. You aim for the threshold. Yeah. All good. All good. Good with air brake. Good. And yeah, let it go. Idle. 3 greens. And full braking. Yep, full braking. Just brake it through.
Oh my
And then you
god,
can
what a
see
nice plane.
Caution bleeder.
And the highlight of the show, if you ask me, the mighty Dash 7 STOL aircraft. STOL means short takeoff and landing capability, and the Dash 7. Only a handful of aircraft is still operating globally. And Air Tindy, where we are flying right now, again in the north of Canada, is the world's largest operator. You can see there in the backdrop we are going into a remote mine somewhere in the Canadian Arctic, way up north, and it's a very short runway where not a lot of aircraft can land with a big load. We have a big load on board, and the Dash 8 will perform a landing where she just uses parts of the runway and not even the whole of it. And right now we can't even really see a lot of it, can't we? Although we are not far from touchdown. There she comes, steep turn.
Okay, flap for 5. Okay.
Captain Mike is piloting his beautiful aircraft.